Hello everybody, thank you for clicking on the video. My name is Travis and we're back with Amnesia, part number 5, I think it was. I just encountered the monster and picked up, what is it, a drill part out of that room there, which I very cleverly hid in. And now I am once again going to be diving into the deepest pits of hell. It's actually a favorite pastime of my family. We are known to be thrill seekers. That's actually not true. I'm very much against the seeking of thrills, as far as encountering disgusting monsters with their faces split open, but, you know, I try. Oh, I do not like passing by those open doors, or those closed doors. It really bothers me. So I'm gonna do something clever. I'm going to, make the world an easier place on all of us. Just kinda keep that door blocked up. That way, I don't have to worry about it, you don't have to worry about it, and we can keep on going and move on with our lives. Down into the darkest pits. I have a very bad feeling about this, and I don't like bad feelings, if that wasn't apparent. Ooh, my body is revolting against this. My body is telling me to get the hell out of here. Okay, that was really tense. That was really tense for no good reason either. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to use my lamp as little as possible, because I know that I've got a good amount of oil, but that's not going to last me for very long if I just keep on, you know, squandering it on dark rooms with nothing in them. Oh, look, oil! Maybe I spoke too soon. Still, though, I cannot shake this feeling of dread I have going on right now. Like, this is incredibly tense, especially when the music stops, because I always feel like something's about to happen. And perhaps something is. There's a important looking note on that desk, which I can only assume means I'll be seeing our split-faced friend very soon. That's a good name for him, Split-Face. Alexander, I have prepared the explosives you needed for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your feather-brained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids and you're ready to go. Agrippa. Oh, that's pitch blackness. Oh my goodness. What's behind door number 1? Tool room with not a lot going on. Except a lot of wasted oil, that's what's going on, I'll tell you that. Tell you that much. Tinder boxes. I was so happy and jolly in the last episode when I found a bunch of tinder boxes, just to kind of have a realization that I'm running out very quickly in an effort to save my oil. Okay. What's that? Oh, I don't have all the parts? Where's the other? Oh, is it in this room that I never checked? Or did I check this room? There's a candle on, which doesn't help. But my brain tells me, nah. I never checked this room. just because I'm a little bit paranoid, I'm gonna create a hiding space right there. Okay, I think we're in the clear. There's always a certain tension to walking out of a room after collecting something, because I know this game well enough to know that it's going to screw me over the instant that I turn my back. Jumping at shadows now, just jumping at shadows. Everything is fine. I have nothing to worry about. Aside from a monster coming down that very, very dark corridor. In which case, I will just hide right here. That is an awful hiding place, but it's the best I've got. Okay. Full of explosives and not so empty stairwell. Or wait, not so empty. I had something in mind, but I am so nervous that I'm actually starting to like lapse in the things I'm saying, and I am getting very, very tense at the things going on around me, even though nothing is happening. Okay. Let me gather my thoughts here for a minute, try to figure out just what I'm trying to do. I need an escape plan. Because I do remember there being a fool who's about to come stumbling my way. And when a fool comes stumbling my way, I don't feel particularly safe. That fool being a fool who comes about to be right there at some point, perhaps soon, perhaps not. Does that go off on its own, or? No, it wasn't close enough. Ooh, I think that set it off. Maybe there wasn't a guy that comes around from there. Maybe that's a little bit further on. But I'll tell you one thing. I'll give you one little bit of insight into how I'm feeling about this right now. It's that my heart is pounding. Always need an escape plan. You can judge me all you want, but I'm fine with knowing that I'm a giant baby when it comes to horror games. Like, trust me, this is my coping mechanism. I've got my escape route, and I've got my safe space. Oh.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
I've got a very bad feeling about this room. Don't you fucking dare cry into my ear.
Oh God! Please!
She getting murdered. Murder, she wrote. I sense a particular evil lurking in the area. I don't know if I'm sensing myself, perhaps. Or if there's maybe something more to this. Okay, that wasn't exactly the most frightening thing in the world, but... Ooh. But... Man, I'm more just worried about the monsters, but the sound design is so good. As I think I've mentioned before, the sound design is what really gets me in a video game. If I can get immersed into the sound, if a full set of 3 rods is unavailable, there is 1 rod in the inner study rooms, which might work in case the elevator breaks down again. Unless it is absolutely necessary, always use the spare rods in the storage before using a mended one. Well, I've already got the rod from the study room. But yeah, the sound design. As soon as the sound design gets me, I'm like... Take a look at where you're coming from, buddy. Do I want to tempt fate? Might as well stand in the light while I have the candle lit there. Because I don't want Daniel going insane and speaking to himself. That would be a no-no. That would be a big no-no. That would be so no-no. That would be a big bold no-no. It's gonna be a big no-no is if I pick up this bag and throw it and he comes stumbling around into this area. That would really kill me on the inside. I would not enjoy that in the least. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Nothing? Okay. Well, I do hear the sounds of a monster outside, but whether or not he is actually nearby, I don't think so. Unless he's just about to break down the door right in front of me as soon as I get close. Oh, that's not good! No. That can't be true. He's not on the other side. I'm jumping at shadows again. I'm an idiot. I know I'm an idiot. I am actually not an idiot. I see him right there. Amazing deduction, Travis. Without even being able to see, I can sense him nearby. My greatest enemy, my rival. We're currently tied for kills. It just so happens to be that I'm in his territory now. Did I just hear the chase sound? I don't want to leave this room. I really don't. I hate him with a passion. I hate everything about him. I don't know why, but keeping this door open actually makes me feel slightly safer. I'm gonna wait for him to come by. Oh, what? Oh, man, I was gonna wait for him to come by and then tail him back out. I wanted to put my stealth skills to the test. I may have another opportunity, though. Do I need anything? Slight headache. Yada yada yada. I got keys for the machine room. I got the rods. Got the hand drill. Hollow needle. On and so forth. Oil. Everything's going fine. The door wasn't open before. Or was it? Please, stay closed. you will. You would please do me that favor. Never open again. Oh yeah, look at that, bro. We are picking up the med. Oh, we've only got 9. I remember having like 20 earlier. Out of everything in this game that I do remember correctly, I know that that door is not to be fucked with. Do you know what we're gonna do? That... Ugh, okay. That wasn't as harsh as I thought it was gonna be, but... Okay, alright. Maybe it was the other door. Maybe I did it in a wrong sequence of events. Because I swear to God that opening one of those doors would have led to a monster jumping right out at you. But thankfully, being the idiot that I am and being completely blind to those doors the first time we came through, as far as I remember, I managed to save both of us from a terrifying experience. But that's not what you want, I don't think. What I do remember, however, is that I need to stop wasting my oil. You see how fast that was? As soon as I felt danger coming, I immediately hopped into my safe space. Oh, Lord have mercy. There's nothing I appreciate more in life than defense mechanisms. Yeah, I know all about you. I hope you're not faster than me, because if you are, I should not look behind me, but I really want to. Okay. Well. Okay. I promise you, the next time that I get into a chase, I will look behind me, knowing that it will result in my end, but I'm making that promise for right now. Man, my chest is just on fire. Oof. You know, it's funny, with all of the destroyed architecture in this building, it's kind of amazing that the chandeliers are still intact, and lit for that matter.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Sometimes you have to suck it up, you know? Sometimes you just gotta suck it up and use what you got. Parasol in a desert? I can't tell you how many people have died wishing they had a parasol with them. Seriously, you could treat it like a vacation, too. Also, I should let it be known that I did not set a timer for this video, so unfortunately I'm kind of going blind here. Unfortunately for me, fortunately for you. So I think I'm going to get through the machine room if it doesn't take too long, and then, once we get to the elevator, the next part, I'll end it there. I think that's fair enough. Alright, here we go. Where do we go? Up or down? I'm not quite sure, but I don't really care. Because one way or another, you and I are going to solve this mystery. There's actually no mystery. We're actually going to murder a man, so I feel like our intention is kinda questionable. Our intentions here. What would be the point?
Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Shadow has followed you all the way from Algeria and killed the geologist, and that is a new noise. I don't think I have ever heard that noise in my life. Killed the geologist, and also, presumably, killed Herbert, the professor and your friend, who was keeping something from you, and perhaps should have told you. Seriously, that's so unsettling. Like, I know that's nothing but the gust of wind. Oh, it's the pipes! It's the air in the pipes. That makes sense. Okay, I get it now. I have my moments of genius. Didn't really take a genius to figure that one out, though. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged, and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Now, I wonder if these nightmares are drawn on because of the orb, or if they are just nightmares he's having because he has nightmares when he sleeps. Like, that's the only way I can phrase it. Flow cycle, Trinity, 4-phase. Pretty easy to figure out. Nope. Nope, I remember now. I said, if you tried to mash a circle... Wait, what did I say? You tried to mash a triangle in a circle long enough, it would fit. See, it fits! It fits the bill. But for the sake of the game, we'll keep it as it is. There we go. Perfect. I know I need you. It's funny, of all the games I've played, of all the things I've learned, of everything that I know and have learned over the course of the years since I've played this game, what's amazing is that some of this knowledge is still stuck with me. Truly my memory is something to behold. And something to gawk at and be in awe of for how little I do know and what little was replaced, remembering what is here in my brain.
Something is wrong. Oh, so wrong.
Something is wrong, Daniel, and you know what is wrong is the fact that I can't, I know those have to go there. I recall something else being here. Anyway, I'm going to get these lined up real quick. And there's a 1. A 2. Oh. 2. Pow! Oh, come on! Does not fit on this one. God damn it! You ruined everything. You son of a bitch. And here is number 3. Oh, come on. I made the first one. One out of 3. Actually, it's more like 1 out of 5 because I tried like 2 times with the other one, 3 times. That's 20%. We got a 20% shooting accuracy. I am awful. The NBA would never want me. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Well, it's lucky we have a room full of coal here. Just the tool we need to dig it up. Come on. Come on. Ugh! Forget about it. I will just pick these up with my bare hands. I don't know if this is exactly healthy, picking up, you know, old, probably ancient 1800s, like, probably a good... No, you know what they say about coal. Gets better with age. Burner's full with coal. Well, we'll see about that. If I can fit this extra one into there, it's gonna be a big problem. Oh, it just disintegrates. I feel like that's an anomaly in and of itself that can have its own Amnesia storyline, but let's just close this up and get over with it. Fire. The fire is burning. It's burning hot. We didn't start the fire. And what? That. I'm missing something. Oh, is it because it wasn't closed all the way? Is that what I'm supposed to believe? It needs more work. How? I'm confused. Oh, I remember now. I missed a crucial step in my planning for this. I stared at it. I stared at it, went, oh, and then turned around. Alright. I know what I have to do now. And I'm wasting oil again. Damn it! Oh, see, now I'm at the point where I'm gonna be struggling through the rest of the game because of my stupid ass. Oh, no. I just wasted so much oil. Now I'm gonna be at the point where I'm gonna be struggling to maintain any oil. And I've got a few tinder boxes because I... Well, wouldn't you know? Because I used a bunch. Let me see if there's anything else in this room real quick. Does not look like it. So, what was that? Up 8, down 8? Okay. Up this many. 8, right? 3, 1, 4. That's 8. Down... Oh, no. Okay. 2, 2, and 4 is down. That's 4. How am I supposed to do this? Okay. 1, 5, and... Okay, that's... Oh! Oh, shit. That was an accident, but it worked out in my favor. Well, I guess my most impressive feats are the ones that I perform when I'm not even intending to do them, which means I have an absolute lack of skill and an absolute guarantee of great luck. Right, let's get this party started. Okay. Oh, man, we've made a lot of progress in this video, I think. I got scared a couple of times. Well, looks like there's no going back for me, boys and girls and everyone else. So, without further ado, we're going into 7th layer of hell, which I think is the last layer of hell. And this part of the game is actually one of my favorite parts of the game, simply because I absolutely hate it. Ah, this is my stop. That was my stop. That's my stop. There we go. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to be late. Okay. I've never actually closed off rooms like that in a game. It makes me very curious. I want to explore what those rooms have to offer. Even though I know there's nothing there. Ah, I suppose this is what we would call the express elevator. He unraveled the cloth protecting the orb. Alexander reached out, picked it up, and held it against the light. Cover it, he said. Keep it covered at all times. Artichoke?
Come, this way.
What was that?
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.